K Black Boxing, coming to you with another video. You see these two gentlemen, these two kings, these two wonderful individuals that's on this screen right here, man. The brother on the left name is Terence Crawford, and the brother on the right name is Julius Blue Machine Indongo. You see they got all this hardware. Terence Crawford has the WBO, the WBC belt, as well as the Ring magazine, and Julius Indongo has the IBO, IBF, and the WBA. You know, we are on the eve of the biggest fight in boxing history of this decade, as I stated before. And it's truly sad that ESPN haven't promoted this fight. It's truly sad that Bob Arum haven't promoted this fight, and just the major boxing outlets haven't really covered this fight and gave this fight its just due. Myself, as well as people like Blood Boxing, Dana Man Boxing, 78 Sports TV, Dream Chasing Boxing, Santee Walden, B. Marsh, and many other people, man. Many other people have, you know, the brothers in Africa, Michael Chicago, and many others, man, have been the ones trying to push this fight and trying to show different footage and just, you know, let's try to live up the fight, man, and you know, basically telling people that this is the fight to watch, man. It's not the Conor McGregor and the Mayweather fight. It's not the Triple G and Canelo. It wasn't the Mikey Garcia and Adrian Broner. Although those fights is going to do well and do good within itself, but this fight right here has everything, all the elements of a phenomenal fight. Two undefeated fighters. Fighting for undisputed supremacy, 140-pound division. These guys, they want it all, man. You know, people like these guys should definitely always, you know, they should be getting all the credit in the world for doing this, because they didn't have to do this, man. They put us all aside their differences, if it was any, to go against one another. And look, you know, look, the backlash that it's getting, you know, I'm not going to say backlash, but the recognition that it's not getting is fucking horrible, man. There's no way that a fight of this magnitude should not get the recognition. You know, it's horrible, man. The ESPN, Bob Arum, they should be ashamed of themselves. They definitely did not promote this fight. Like I said, us as YouTubers, us that definitely have not even have a big platform for the most part, has promoted this fight. I know it was us who actually got the fight started in the first place, because if it wasn't for us voicing our opinion, we wouldn't even had the fight anyway, man. So what I want to do, I just want to shout out to all the YouTube subscribers, man, who did everything they could possibly do to try to promote this fight, man. And as I stated, this should be the most viewed fight in boxing. Whether it's on ESPN, on every platform, this should be the most viewed fight, because this is the fight that's basically for all the marbles, man. You see all this damn belts. Don't you know one person is going to have all these belts out tomorrow and be the first undisputed champion? And that's why these two people right here, they are already champions, because like I said, they got the champion mindset and champion heart, and just to face one another. They already champions. But all the rest of these guys are title holders, because the true champion would be crowned tomorrow. And one thing I'm going to say too, I'm going to be extremely busy tomorrow, man, so I'm not going to probably be able to watch the first go around when the fight actually come on, man. So I'm going to be late to the party. You know what I mean? I'm still gonna bring the popcorn. I'm still gonna bring the alcohol and things like that to the party, but I'm gonna be late. You know what I mean? Translation, I'm gonna make a post video probably later than everybody else. I know people gonna upload immediately and do things like that, you know, live and even collaborate, man. One thing I'm going to say to you brothers, though, after this fight, man, when I get some free time, man, I would like to collaborate with you brothers, man. Seriously, man. Especially Blood Boxing. I know he's stated a couple of times that he wanted to, you know, collaborate and things like that, man. The brother, what's the brother name? Oh man. Dude, man, I can't remember the brother's name, man. I apologize about that, man. But I want to collaborate with him too because I know I mentioned a comment on this video a couple of times, man. When I see him post videos, I'll watch his videos and upload, man. He's in LDBC as well. Golly, man. 503 Lion, man. That's the brother name, man. I know he said he wanted to collab, man. So when I get the opportunity, man, I would like to collab with all you guys, man. Dana Man Boxing, DCB, man, and whoever else would like to collaborate with me, man. Because it's after this, I think it's time for us to really, really put our foot down and start demanding every division do the same thing. I'm not going to accept anything less. Seriously. I'm not going to accept anything less, man. The only thing I want to do is see undisputed in every division, man. Because this is what boxing is about, to have one champion. Why in the hell do we got to have 4 separate champions? This is some divisions that actually got 4 separate champions, man. What kind of shit is that? And 130 and I think 154 are, are the two the ones I'm talking about. There's no damn way all these damn title holders, nobody ain't doing no unifications, man. So after tomorrow, like I stated, man, we gonna crown a true king, a new pound for pound fighter. Andre Ward, you my guy, man, but you guys, even Andre Ward has to, we gonna have to do a step down in this particular, because in this particular special bout, this is historic in the making. And as I stated, Indongo and Crawford always going to be tied in with one another. You're not going to be able to mention one without the other, and I believe it's going to be a good fight. You seen the face-off, man, when they, just yesterday. These dudes ain't backing down, man. They are not, and Indongo definitely is significantly taller than Bud, too. It's not the first time Bud fights somebody tall. I'm just saying, I just think that Indongo is definitely going to pose the biggest threat. As I stated before, I'm not going to make any predictions because at this particular time, all thing I want to do is just sit back and relax and watch this phenomenal fight, and if just enjoy the outcome, man. Because this don't even need to make in my opinion, the fans won in this outcome, and the fans are the true winners. Because these two warriors, these two kings, these two brilliant individuals are getting together, and they're gonna basically gonna be the battle of the minds. In my opinion, the person that wins this fight is the person gonna make the less mistakes, or whoever makes the first mistake is the person that's probably gonna lose. And this is how it's gonna go. One thing I'm gonna say though, Julius Indongo is a very, very phenomenal fighter, as well as Terence Crawford. And Julius Indongo's story should definitely be told, man, in this country and worldwide, because this guy was unknown, and in 8 months he's already fighting for the undisputed supremacy in his weight class. No other fighter have done that. So with that being itself, whether he lose or win, with that in itself, it should be documented that in 8 months that Julius Indongo has become a unified champion and actually fighting for the whole undisputed supremacy, man. And if he is successful, he definitely will be number one. He would be unknown to number one. This is my video. I swear to God, if you win this fight tomorrow, I would say Julius Indongo from unknown to number one. And many people gonna be tired of this shit on him, like, oh, he's the number one. And I'm gonna say, well, prove that he's not. Prove, because we beat somebody like Terence Crawford, because Terence Crawford, in my opinion, is definitely one of the best. He's my top 2. You know what I mean? The top 3, because I got Rick and Allen and Ward. He would go be that as he's in my top 5. So, and this definitely, if he win this bout, he's gonna be number one fighter, as he stated. He got Andre Ward number one, as well as I do. He said, but if he is to become victorious against Julius Indongo, that he's gonna be number one. And I agree with that. Terence Crawford will be the number one pound for pound fighter if he's able to beat Julius Indongo. And if Indongo is able to beat Terence Crawford, then he would be number one, man. So let's make this the number one view fight tomorrow, and let's just enjoy ourselves, man, because I know there's gonna be a whole lot of talking about after tomorrow. It's gonna be a whole lot of talk, man. I don't want to hear no bullshit. These two individuals right here, Terence Bud Crawford and Julius Indongo, is what boxing really needs, man. I'm K Black Boxing, and I'm signing out. Like, comment, subscribe.